let's make up everyone super angry now.
Yes.
Ready? All right, John Orlando and I have been having this debate. By the way, he's going to come on the 27th, and we're going to have a discussion about this because he doesn't. Even though there's 3 different studies that show this to be the case, when women have a higher body count before they get married, they are more likely to cheat. They are more likely to be unhappy in a relationship, and they're more likely to file for divorce. For some reason, this is so horribly offensive to people when I say this, but it is absolutely factually the case. And so for men, from a statistical standpoint, if you wanted a happier marriage, you should choose a woman who hasn't been with as many men. Sorry, that's the case. I can already hear it. Even though I will show you the IFS study.
Just because a woman takes sexy pics doesn't mean she has a high body count. I actually have a low body count. I've slept with more girls than men.
I agree with you. I'm not saying that that's the case. What I'm
it's
saying
more
is,
about limitation you can let yourself do.
Yeah.
Because if you have a little body count, so you have no idea how to compare something to anything. Like you have only one dude who beats you fucking up in your life, and you know what? You don't need to anyone like come like beside of him. And like how you can like choose like something better, like you know, like okay, I have him, I have family, I have everything cool. And yeah, I have a lot of stories in my life, like from my like friends, like their mother, fathers, and even like people like who like the same age of me. And women who doesn't have a big body count, like yes, they're going to stick with that man like forever because like they believe what this guy like it's only him and nobody else. So, like yes, it's not
about the sexual aspect.
It's not sexual. It's like mental.
I think it is experience and like the what you call like love education, or you know what I mean, like I don't know the word, but
how are you gonna know what is wet if I never tried?
And if
like,
you've been,
and how she can like say?
Well, I appreciate the fact you guys aren't disagreeing with me, but you just have a different interpretation.
No, like so if you've been in multiple relationships or been with more guys, you have different standards, and if you've been with more guys too, you have the ability to get different things. So like some of us who have. Like some guys will point out, oh, she thinks she's all that because she's got Indian guys in her DM and she has a lot of followers. No, my mom and dad told me to not stay with you because you threatened my life or something. You know what I mean? Like, but they're like, oh, she has such high standards. But like, no, you just know you've been with more guys. You know, like this is a basic thing. You know what I mean? And you can walk away because you're like, all right, this is a basic thing I don't accept. Other guys know how to not do this. You know what I mean?
Well, they're not disagreeing with the premise,
Not really.
which is actually surprising because most of the time when
it's kind of an
I don't disagree with you. My point is, a lot of times the girls will come in here and just disagree with the premise, even though I showed 3 different studies. John Orlando is straight up saying that it's not true, but of course it's true.
And girls
it's obvious.
Girls who can get a high body count and get so many guys.
Well, any girl can get a high body count. That's not difficult to do.
I'm talking about like the prestigious girls. You know, like I wouldn't.
Prestigious.
I mean,
a
girl doesn't have to be that hot to have sex with celebrities. Like you can just
I'm not talking about celebrities.
They have more options.
I'm talking about like if you have hella options, then you're less likely to deal with bullshit that's that's way below standard.
Yeah, have you ever been in a relationship with a guy who's like super toxic and like he's just fucking hot?
Yeah. Every boyfriend I've had.
Right. Let me go. Let's go. We've done this before, but just because I got to follow up for you specifically. But like what toxic behaviors does a guy like do that like turns you on? Like that would be considered.
That turns me on.
That would be considered. No, turns you on.
Turns me on. No
dominance,
none of the toxic
authority. You guys, every one of you, damn near every single one of you said something to the effect of like, I like it when the guy takes control. He has authority, or he corrects me. I think is what you were saying.
That's a different genre.
But
of man.
would that be okay? But would that be that genre of man? What does he do in particular that keeps you coming back? Keeps you smashing windshields because it's like that was that good.
The super hot ones. So the super hot ones that you're talking about that we stay with, they're not like the dominant, like we're probably all around the same age. Like we're on a dominant alpha mans because we're like dating the guys that are like 40 with their shit together and stuff like that. But we've all had in our younger years that hot guy that we just couldn't get away from because we were younger.
What did he do that kept you on the hook?
And the only thing that's toxic about him is not the dominant alpha boundaries. It's just because they get so many bitches, they have so many options, so they're just cheaters.
So competition anxiety.
Yeah. So like that's the shit.
Welcome to the red pill.
Welcome to the red pill.
Two different genres of dude.
Ladies, real quick, raise your hand if you have dated a convicted felon.
Raise your hand if you are a convicted felon.
All right, so you two have not.
She's a convicted
so last time it was 6 out of 9. This time it is 5 out of 9 girls have dated a convicted felon. Okay.
There are some people too. Like I have like a really good heart, right? So like there could be like a really hot felon. but I could have like stayed for like different reasons.
So you'd be part of his reintegration program, is what you're saying.
I stayed for
You need to be integrated
reasons.
back into society. Come over here.
His name
You
was
testify on
Billy
his
Beard.
behalf. Yes, Your Honor. Yes, P.O. He goes to work every day.
No, he had an innocent, sweet son.
Come over,
I was,
baby,
like,
I'll
in love
feed
with. I'm
you.
like, all right, I'll deal with the toxic shit.
I feel like men in their mid 40s are usually more honest about their toxic traits.
Bullshit.
They just tell you. You either deal with it or you don't, or you get out.
because they've been single for so long that they just don't give a fuck anymore.
Yeah.
So they
you
will
either
tell
want
me.
it or you don't.
Yeah, the pretense is gone. That's why.
Yeah.
All pretentiousness just fades away after a certain time. I'm sorry, Aaron, you were going to say something?
No, I was just gonna. You asked if we have ever dated a convicted felon,
Right.
and I think about it, and I go, actually, there was a 4-year period that we don't know where he went. He claimed he was in the military, and he wasn't.
He wasn't a Mossad agent or
We
like
found
a
out-
diamond merchant or something.
We found out he wasn't in the military because my parents came up for Parents Weekend, and his mom told my mom he was never in the military, and we go, wait, what?
What?
So where were you for 4 years? He might have been a felon.
Really? Wasn't a secret
Maybe.
agent or something like that.
James Bond.
Wow.
You know, it's so easy to become a felon nowadays. You know what I mean?
Oh, God.
You
It's so easy.
bank
You gotta
I mean, they're
have
just throwing out felonies like Eminem.
you guys tell us we need to lower our standards in height and in money, like so, like legal fucking bullshit they're on probation for. Like, you know, we could.
It is actually hard to get a felony to be convicted of a felony.
Yeah, convicted.
Convicted,
I know
yes.
To be convicted, it's very
I know
Yes.
somebody that just got felony.
We
for,
watched
like,
one on
doing
the screen here
business
just a little
wrong.
while ago.
Okay, I was
Exactly.
not convicted.
She wasn't
Listen.
convicted.
I'm
She
See,
was-
that's
just
how
on
hard it is to
probation.
get convicted.
There's a difference.
She allegedly broke the window.
It's so easy to get business. It's so easy.
I appreciate my back.
So,
Your Honor, that's not even me. Let me tell you something.
Allegedly.
When you watch that
That's
video,
on the screen.
when you watch that video, like I just think I couldn't have gotten on that hood that fast. That's all I'm thinking of. Is like my
Pistol
body,
squats.
my
Upper
body,
body
my body couldn't have. My body couldn't. There's no way.
You
my
get
body couldn't have done that.
adrenaline. You get adrenaline when a woman disrespects you or betrays you.
Yeah.
I swear to past life I was a Colombian drug lord.
I was a witch. Oh,
I
for
was a
sure.
Colombian
I had
drug
that
lord. I'd be
like.
like,
Oh
snake
God,
and
here we
burn
go.
at the
There,
stake.
mark that.
okay,
Mark
you're
that.
disloyal to me. Like, it's over. I will jump on a hood so quick.
We got
Not
10
that
minutes.
ass.
Let's get.
Catch me outside. How about that,
you
baby?
want to read? You want to read super chats?
You want to
for
read
me?
super chats?
No,
No?
You don't want to? Okay.
All right.